This is the crazy news story of the day.
This is the crazy. Okay,
there you go.
Okay, so this comes from Yahoo Entertainment, yahoo.com.
Is that still a thing?
I just wanted to make sure people knew it was the whole thing. That's why I said it. We're not sponsored by yahoo.com. However, so there's
AOL.
There is a news article here that talks about this the new Disney's absurd new trend of defecating in ride lines. So, according to some guests, multiple times over the last month online, people have been witnessing disturbing things happening in the ride lines. Someone has said, quote, "I am in queue for Rise of the Resistance at Disney World. Someone let their kid take a dump on the floor and then they just walked out and left it. WTF?"
Nice.
Someone else says, "For the skeptics, this actually happened. Fun fact, this was one of 3 shit-related incidents at Rise today. Less fun fact, I was here for all 3 of them." One user had responded. There is somebody else has been quoted as saying that they worked for Animal Kingdom in Walt Disney World, and a guest had shared that Disney cast members have dubbed a section of Flight of Passage's ride line the poop hall due to the number of people who someone is going to have to gone to the bathroom there. Somehow it's gone to the bathroom. Bodily fluids no longer bother me after working at Disney, the guest wrote on Reddit. Let's just say that the attraction I work at has what the cast ended up dubbing the poop hall because of the number of times guests have gone in there and pooped. We even put a camera up and it didn't stop it. Good Lord, the poop hallway, quotes another person. From a former flight CM, this absolutely gives me war flashbacks. Anyway, so my question for you guys is, have you ever had to go so bad that you went somewhere that was unconventional?
Real quick, I might not have been paying attention. Did they say where the poop hall is?
I assume it's outside of. I mean, I didn't give it's not on the map. I mean, I don't think.
I feel like they should
ride would be a good place for it.
They should have definitely referenced that in the article so that I can avoid that area.
It sounds like it's the line for Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the Avatar one?
I thought, well, it's Animal Kingdom, I thought. So I don't.
Oh yeah, I think that is because the Pandora stuff is there.
It is. It's Avatar's Flight of Passage. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that gives the new meaning to the Na'vi River journey. Anyways, so
no, I don't have to go there. So
my question for you guys is: have you ever had to go somewhere in a hurry and it was not a bathroom, something a little more unconventional?
Oh dear God!
Oh dear God! Wait, I don't have anywhere like unconventional. I mean, being a medic, you're always like on guard of like finding somewhere to poop. You know, there was one point where I was telling one of my partners we should make an app for like the toilets, like in the area that are, rate the toilets in the area because
that's a thing now too.
Yeah, they stole my goddamn idea. Anyway. I don't know if there was any like crazy spot that I pooped, but I will say going back to like the loperamide stuff, how I learned that was I was talking about doing CPR. I was doing CPR at the time that I had to go, and I didn't have loperamide, so I'm doing CPR. And as we're pulling up to the hospital, I'm like, I gotta go so bad. I gotta go. So we wheel the person in, and then immediately it wasn't my patient, so I was assisting on that call on that one, and my partner was the lead on it. So I was doing compressions, and as soon as we hit the recess room, we kind of tossed him in, and I was like, "See you later. I gotta shit."
Nice.
Just took off to the bathroom. I was like, "I did my job. Now I gotta go poop." And I'm sorry. You handle the report with the nurses. I'm out of here. So after that, that's where I learned about loperamide.
That'll be our next sponsor. I have a feeling.
That'd be such a great sponsor. Wow.
This episode brought to you by Imodium AD, all day relief.
We get the like the store brand. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it's just the single ingredient. It's all you need to get is the ingredient loperamide. That's
It's
it.
made
and
by
that's
Equate. Is it Equate?
I mean, we won't turn down Imodium. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody.
Yeah, you know. But yeah,
It's so effective too. So
for
anytime
everything.
Anytime I like airplanes, whenever I was working or something, had to have that in the bag because you get that tummy rumbling. You pop one of those and you're
I got a
right as
question
rain. You're good.
about that. You went in there. Did you have any preemptive farts?
Like no.
You know how you have to go
No.
so bad. It's like you just
There was a lot of sweat. I will say that there was sweat.
Not now,
everywhere.
please.
And more excessively because I'm doing CPR and then I'm also sweating because I have to go. I have to
the
go.
patient look up at you. Hey, you eat a lot of meat lately?
Nice.
Were you doing the staying alive, staying alive? No, that's how that works.
I am trying. I'm doing anything I can to take my mind off of my butt. Like I'm just like please.
That reminds me really quick. Has everybody seen that John Travolta commercial, the holiday commercial?
Did he shit his pants or something?
No, he's dressed like Santa Claus, but it's in the theme of Saturday Night Live. So he's walking around. There's a lot of the characters in the movie. He's like flashing a card or whatever, and then he's
Saturday Night
dancing.
Fever, you mean?
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
think that. I don't know why.
How about a poop story? You got to.
So
Me,
I
got
have one about my. Go ahead. No,
I didn't have one yet, but no.
No, go ahead.
I'm
you
trying
have a
to
poop
think. I
story?
had it, and
You
I'm
trying to
trying
make
to
a poop
think.
story right now? Please don't make a poop story right
Oh
now.
no!
Well,
There he goes. He just left, everybody.
I don't want to be part of your poop story.
Hey, wait! I'll leave the microphone on.
Well, the only thing I have similar to
weird
that, so
place.
we took the kids to Disney when I want to say they were, what would that be? 5. Oldest was 5. I forget how old the little one was, but he was still in diapers at the time. But we were in line for the Seven Dwarves minecart like roller coaster ride. And the 5-year-old says, I have to go to the bathroom. So me and him left the line to go to the bathroom, and my wife and our youngest stopped in line and were just letting people pass them because they were waiting for us to get back so we wouldn't lose them. So when we got back from the bathroom, somebody from Disney had pulled them out of the line because my wife told them why they were just stopped there waiting. And they just moved us to the front of the line and let us go in front of everybody after we got back.
That's a good move. There.
Well, that's magical.
There you go. So that's the moral of the story. Don't shit in line. Just do your
sounds like-
business where you need to, and then get back to line, and everything will work out.
Well, it sounds like you could just fake that whole thing then. Like, the lines were long, just
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I mean, we
there
were
for a
gone
little
for
bit.
like
Especially
10
since
minutes, so
but
she was
still,
just standing there doing nothing for a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that way you don't have to pay the extra $100 a person for the line skip or
The
whatever.
fast pass
Yeah, the
stuff,
fast pass to
yeah.
skip it, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, look at
Gives
me.
all
I'm
new-
a
that gives a whole new
second-class
meaning to-
citizen here. I didn't pay extra to stand in line or to move ahead of line. That's ridiculous.
Gives a whole new meaning that
But
fast.
I guess the only time I've really had to go really bad was when we go down and visit my grandma in Kentucky. We go fishing. You go out in the cornfield and just let it rip. And I asked my dad goes, hey, just go out in the cornfield. All right, what do I wipe with? There's corn cobs. I'm not doing that. So we had a roll.
Oh my god!
We had a roll of paper towels in the car. He said, I'm taking this. So we go out there, and I'm just thinking now. Just imagine that farmer coming along, pulling the corn stalks up.
Why is that one patch of corn growing way taller than all the rest?
The one area by the creek is like an extra 10 inches higher than the rest. Why is that? So that's the only one I know.
Wait, going back to the corn on the cob thing, would
Yeah.
you like? How would you do that? Would you like floss it in the cheeks? Like, would you like
I
up and
guess
down?
you just
like,
drag it up or drag it down.
brrr.
You peel
Because-
the husk
no,
and
no,
you
no.
use the husk.
Yeah, no, there would be
Oh, the
corn.
husk. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
way more sense than I was like.
No,
I
the
was like,
cob,
are
man.
people
What are you talking
taking
about?
the whole
Don't
cob
use
and
the
like
cob. What-
shoving it?
That's what he told me to do. Because it's cobs that don't, there'll be cobs on the stalks that the birds eat all the corn off of. So he said, just go and take a corn cob and just run it down there and clean it off, So I don't know. And then there was
gotta be
they made a big bunch of money selling souvenirs down south with the corn cob joke going. So they'd have.
Well, I'd say get us off this topic, Wax, but it's not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen. So I have a story, but it actually is my brother. So we were doing the moonlight bowling thing on I think it's like a Saturday night. So this is when you go in at like 9 or 10 o'clock after the leagues are over, and they cut the lights down and it's the black light and all that stuff.
Cosmic.
Right? Yeah, cosmic
Yeah.
bowling, moonlight,
Yeah,
whatever
same thing.
they call it. So glow bowling. So the bathrooms at this bowling alley are not up to code even.
I don't think any bathrooms at any bowling alley.
It's a bowling alley. It's a bowling alley bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So when you go in there, there's like 2 urinals and a stall. The stall has no door. Okay, the
Okay.
door's been ripped off, right? So he has to go. And I was with my wife and him and his girlfriend, and I mean this is shortly after we'd been married, like 10, 12 years ago, and kind of a first impression thing almost with my brother, right? To my wife, because I don't think they'd ever really met before. So he goes in the bathroom and he goes into the stall and realizes there's no door. So then he decides that he will just go and hang his ass out of the side of his driver's side door in the parking lot. And he does it in the parking lot. Now, he then takes a hooded sweatshirt that he had in the back of his car to use to wipe, and then leaves that on the ground there on top of it. And then moves his car 3 spots down so nobody knows it was him. And I'm like, dude, you were in public hanging out of the car. Like, people are going to know, hey, that guy's over there taking a shit. And then I'm like, so then I go, when you were in the stall, you didn't want to go there. And he's like, no, there's no door. I said, was there toilet paper in there? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, why didn't you take that with you outside? Instead, you used a sweatshirt.
Why
So,
did he just go in his stall instead of letting 600
Right.
people watch him go?
I'm like, there's more people out. There's cameras outside. Like, you're on camera doing this,
Yeah.
but you didn't want to be seen from the stall door that was open.
Yeah,
So-
possibly by one person going in there
By,
washing their
yeah,
hands.
possibly one guy that walks in there to use the urinal. And damn well they're gonna be like, ooh, I'm not going anywhere near that door because there's I can see feet.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Exactly.
yeah, I guess the moral of the story there is just maybe take your time to scope the area out and see if they've got toilet paper before you decide to poop in a parking lot. So
You said that about the bathrooms and bowl. All
I
of them
think
are
I
the
think if we've
same.
learned anything from these last 2 segments, it's that you never poop on pavement. Just don't. If you're
Yeah.
gonna go somewhere,
There you
just not on pavement.
Yeah, go in the cornfield.
that's not a bad one.
I think that's just good life advice
Yeah.
from the Who Farted group. You're welcome.
Use a bathroom. Go to a McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
Figure it
Just
out.
use a stall.
I don't
I
know.
knew
I've
this
seen
guy-
some McDonald's bathrooms. I might want to just take my chances with the pavement.
I knew this guy that would only go to Walgreens bathrooms
Oh,
because they were the cleanest.
that is true.
Specifically,
I have been in one of
Walgreens.
those.
Specifically, Walgreens or CVS were like the cleanest
Yeah.
bathrooms.
Sorry, I've got to poop at Walgreens. I've got a sponsorship deal.
Yeah.
Like he was staying over at a buddy's house. He's like, I'm not gonna go at his house. I'm going to Walgreens. He left the house and went down to Walgreens because he was like, that guy's bathroom is grosser than Walgreens. I'm just like, oh goddamn, how
Oh.
bad. It's like,
Yeah, they'd be in there
that's-
every hour.
That's real bad.
I used to have a Walgreens across the street from my route, and I told them if I have to go to the bathroom, that's one of my bathroom stops. So if you're coming out looking for me, go over there if you see a truck. Because they go in, they have a chart. They go in there every hour to check
Do you say shart?
chart or pee or whatever.
They shart and then go clean it
They
up.
have a chart
afterwards?
that they have for the
Oh, a
go in
ch-
there.
Oh, a chart.
Oh, I thought you said
If somebody
shard.
sharts and they take samples and stuff.
There's a chart of the sharts.
Yeah.
Chart.
There's a
Shark
chart. Yeah.
Is that, you throw that on your check sale chart?
Denise sharted at 3:17 p.m.
BM or PM?
Both.
3:17 PM BM.
Oh wow.
There's a poop out in public, okay? But, like, come on. Especially at Disney, the magical, happy place, the magical,
Well.
and you're over there in Pandora and in the Avatar world, and you're just shitting
In
the
a hallway, in a random hallway.
Just
If there's any amusement
Kinda
park you want
animal.
to poop at, it would be Disney now for me because I love Universal. They treat you so much better there.
Well, maybe we need to go find Diagon Alley and start taking.
I took a Diagon Alley shit.
Start dropping the big Harry Potter over there.
Hey, you got a witch's
The
kettle
mean
around
streets of Diagon Alley.
Here? You got a potion
do you feel like they would have safeguards in there though? Because would you like immediately when you start pulling down your pants to take a shit, it's just like a beast that jumps up and just bites your ass.
Right? Something.
Where? At Disney?
Like you talking about
The Harry Potter and stuff.
Oh,
Potter thing?
yeah.
Like it's just a magical defense. It's like poop defense.
Yeah.
like a 3-headed dog or something?
Yeah. Just bites your sack and then
Like, and I'm like, wait till you see my Slytherin. Like,
Oh, man, come on.
poop defense. Bites your sack and then that's it.
the hearts of
Universal
poop-
Studios
Whoa, did you
spends
see that?
$1.2 billion on poop defense system.
It's, yeah,
Sounds like Disney needs to do that.
it costs more than a missile
Universal's
defense
getting
system.
out ahead of it. They see what's happening
No,
at Disney. They're like, no, not here now.
Disney's like, it wouldn't be canon if we did that.
Yep.
So,
Not canon.
They're saying everything's not canon, but yet they're bringing everything back. So it's like one thing at a time. Just say it's all
Pooping in
canon.
hallways. Yeah.
bringing it back,
canon.
baby.
That's
We're
canon.
bringing back
Bring it
pooping
back
in
in hallways.
hallways.
Speaking of canon,
All right. Do
And
we
then
wanna-
make sure you use the corn on the cob as your toilet paper.
What the hell is
Yeah.
that? That was the weirdest part of that story.
no, it wouldn't be like that. 'cause the grains
Yeah,
are gone.
that's exactly.
It just
It's just a machine
they're like
gun
little
of just
vacuum
corn.
packs that you pull.
Yeah,
And then put it back on the stalk. So the guy goes, "What the hell kind of corn is that?"
Oh God! It's like,
And it'd be great if you had corn the night before.
Oh,
Just repack them cobs, baby.
he's like, I shucked
Circle
these last
of
night.
life.
How come there's corn on there again?